Have you ever had a quiet moment, where you realize the energy you once took for granted just isn't there anymore? It's a feeling so many of us know. We're often told it's just a normal part of aging, something to be managed with a little more rest. But what if that's only part of the story? What if that slow drain of energy, that loss of strength, isn't something we just have to accept? What if the real key to rebuilding our vitality lies deeper than we've been led to believe? We're often advised to eat more protein or lift weights, and that is excellent advice. But what if the weakness you feel isn't just your muscles getting smaller, but the tiny power plants inside your cells getting old and worn out? And what if there were specific natural ways to help your body clean out those old power plants and build new ones? That's what we're exploring today. We're going to uncover the science behind cellular energy. We'll start with our foundational shield, a surprising way to protect your body from daily stress. Then, we'll move to the strength sustainer, a crucial secret for maintaining the muscle you have. And you absolutely must stay for the end. Because our final insight, our game-changing revelation, is about a substance your own body can make to literally help you generate new energy at the source. It's the closest thing science has found to turning back the clock on your cellular batteries. Just a quick, important reminder, all the information shared today is for educational purposes. Everyone's health situation is unique, so please consult your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet, exercise, or health regimen, especially if you have pre-existing conditions or are on medication. Let's use this knowledge to have informed discussions with them. All right, let's dive in. Essential strategy number 3. Our foundational shield, melons and SOD. Let's begin with something you might not expect. It's not a complicated supplement or a grueling workout. It's found in the simple, refreshing pleasure of a slice of melon. We all face a constant, invisible challenge every single day. It's called oxidative stress. Think of it as the natural wear and tear on our bodies caused by everything from pollution in the air to a poor night's sleep to the chemical additives in processed foods. This ongoing exposure can leave us feeling drained and can accelerate the aging process at a cellular level. To truly grasp how this works, let's use an analogy. Imagine your body is a pristine, beautiful wooden deck. Oxidative stress is like tiny, hot embers constantly landing on that deck from a nearby fire. Each ember is tiny and insignificant on its own. But over time, they leave scorch marks, weaken the wood, and can even start small fires that degrade the entire structure. That's what's happening in our cells every day, and it directly contributes to that feeling of fatigue. Therefore, our bodies need a way to put out those embers before they do real damage. We need an internal fire extinguisher, and it turns out, nature has provided one. It's a powerful antioxidant enzyme called Superoxide Dismutase, or SOD for short. Think of SOD as your body's own internal, microscopic fire department, rushing to douse every single one of those embers of oxidative stress before they can harm your cells. This isn't just a theory. Researchers at the University of Montpellier in France, where they grow some of the most amazing melons in the world, conducted a fascinating study. They gave a group of people a concentrated melon extract, rich in this SOD, every day for 4 weeks. The outcome was remarkable. The participants' own SOD activity, their internal fire department, increased by 18%. And the actual damage to proteins in their body, those scorch marks on the deck, went down by 10%. This means that simply by eating melon, you can help your body protect itself from the inside out. Cantaloupe, honeydew, and even watermelon are fantastic choices. They are over 90% water, which is critical for fighting dehydration-related fatigue. And they're packed with vitamin C. The next time you're at the store, pick one up. It's a simple, delicious way to arm your body with the foundational shield it needs to fight daily wear and tear. And by the way, if you want to diversify your defenses, spinach, broccoli, and green tea are also excellent sources of this cellular protector. Crucial secret number 2, the strength sustainer, omega-3s. Okay, so we've laid the foundation for protecting our cells. Now let's talk directly about muscle. After the age of 30, most of us begin to lose muscle mass every single decade. By the time we're in our 60s and 70s, this can lead to instability and weakness, increasing the risk of falls and the loss of independence. We often hear that protein and resistance training are the answers, and they are absolutely vital. But there's a missing piece of the puzzle for many people, a powerful ally that makes everything else work better. That ally is omega-3 fatty acids. We know omega-3s are good for our hearts and our brains. The science on that is clear. But what's now becoming undeniable is their profound importance for our muscle health as we age. Let's use another analogy here. Imagine your muscles are powerful machines, like the engine in a car. Your nerves are the electrical wires that send the signal from the ignition to start the engine. A state of low-grade inflammation, which can naturally increase as we age, acts like corrosion and static on those wires. The signal from the nerve to the muscle becomes weak and fuzzy. The machine, your muscle, doesn't get the clear, strong command it needs to contract powerfully. Consequently, you feel weaker, even if the muscle itself is still there. Omega-3s act like a master electrician for your body. First, they are powerfully anti-inflammatory, cleaning up all that static and corrosion throughout your entire system. This doesn't just make your joints feel better. It makes you feel less weak all over. Second, they directly improve what's called neuromuscular function. They help repair and insulate those wires, ensuring the signal from nerve to muscle is crisp, clear, and powerful. The machine gets the right command and fires on all cylinders. Researchers at Taipei Medical University analyzed the data from 12 high-quality clinical trials, involving over 2,000 adults aged 60 and older. What they found was consistent. The people who consumed the most omega-3s had more muscle mass and significantly better strength. We're talking better hand grip strength, which is a key predictor of overall mobility and independence, and better performance in the chair rise test, a direct measure of the functional strength you need to simply stand up. Now, when it comes to adding more omega-3s, it's especially important for us to approach it with awareness. If this involves a significant shift in your diet, please remember to start gently and listen to your body. As always, it's wise to discuss any significant changes with your doctor, especially if you have ongoing health considerations or are on medication. Our goal here is empowerment through knowledge, so you can make the best choices for your unique situation. So how do you get these benefits? Oily fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are fantastic sources. But you can also get them from plant-based foods like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Eating these foods provides the building blocks for your body to create its own omega-3s. Sprinkling some ground flaxseed on your yogurt or snacking on a handful of walnuts is an incredibly simple way to sustain your strength. It makes your protein intake more effective, it makes your exercise more impactful, and it gives your muscles the support they need to keep you strong, stable, and independent for years to come. Our game-changing revelation number 1, the cellular renewal secret, Urolithin A. We've talked about protecting your cells and sustaining your muscles. But now we arrive at the heart of the matter. The core reason so many of us feel that deep, unshakable fatigue as we get older. And it has to do with those tiny power plants I mentioned earlier, the mitochondria. Mitochondria are the batteries inside every single one of our cells. They generate all the energy your body uses for everything from walking to thinking to breathing. When you're young, these batteries are fresh, powerful, and hold a full charge. But as we age, just like old batteries in a flashlight, they wear down. They get damaged, they lose their ability to hold a charge, and they start to pile up. Your body has a harder and harder time generating the energy it needs. The light from the flashlight gets dimmer and dimmer. This decline in mitochondrial health is a primary, underlying cause of age-related fatigue and muscle weakness. For a long time, the central question was, what can we do about it? And this is where we get to our game-changing revelation. Your body has a natural system for cleaning out these old, broken-down mitochondria to make way for new, healthy ones. And that system is powered by a remarkable substance called Urolithin A. Let's go back to our battery analogy. Imagine your body has a big drawer full of batteries. Over the years, you've just tossed all the used-up, corroded, half-dead batteries back in the drawer with the new ones. Now when you need power for your flashlight, you reach in and grab a handful. You might get one good one, but you'll also get 3 weak ones. The light is dim, unreliable, and fades quickly. It's frustrating and inefficient. Urolithin A is the process of finally taking the time to dump that entire drawer out on the table. It meticulously inspects every single battery. It identifies all the old, corroded, useless ones and throws them away. This clears out all the junk, leaving only space for fresh, fully charged, premium batteries to be put back in. As a result, the next time you reach for power, every battery you grab is potent and new. Your flashlight shines brilliantly, powerfully, and for hours on end. That is what Urolithin A does for your cellular energy. This isn't science fiction. It's been proven in rigorous human trials. Researchers at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology conducted a randomized, placebo-controlled clinical trial on sedentary adults between 40 and 64. They gave one group a Urolithin A supplement for 4 months. The effects were stunning. The group taking Urolithin A saw their muscle strength increase by 12%, while the placebo group saw no change. Their walking endurance improved by the length of a 20-story building tipped on its side. And when they looked at the health of the mitochondria themselves, they were 22% healthier. This is why it's our #1 revelation. It addresses the situation at its very source. So the critical question is, how do we get more Urolithin A? Your body already makes it. It is produced in your gut when your gut bacteria digest foods rich in compounds called ellagitannins and ellagic acid. And what are those foods? They are delicious, wonderful foods that many of us already love. The top sources are pomegranates, walnuts, and berries, especially raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. When you eat these foods, you are providing the raw materials for your gut microbiome to go to work and manufacture this incredible, energy-renewing substance. It gets absorbed into your bloodstream and circulates throughout your body, telling your cells it's time for spring cleaning. It's time to get out with the old broken-down mitochondria and in with the new. Now it's true that some people's gut microbiomes are better at this conversion than others. For those who want to ensure they are getting the clinical dose, supplements that provide Urolithin A directly, like the one used in the studies, are available. Combining this with exercise is even more powerful, as exercise also stimulates your mitochondria. But the first and most important step is to start incorporating these powerhouse foods into your diet. Add pomegranate seeds to your yogurt. Sprinkle crushed walnuts on your salad. Or do what I love to do, and just have a simple bowl of mixed berries for breakfast. It's a simple act with profound consequences for your cellular energy. And there you have it, the cellular renewal secret. It's such a powerful concept because it's not just about managing decline. It's about actively participating in renewal. It's why we built up to it as our grand reveal. So we've covered a lot of ground today. We started with our foundational shield, using the power of melons to protect your cells from daily damage. We then uncovered the strength sustainer, the crucial secret of omega-3s for keeping your muscles strong and responsive. And we finished with our game-changing revelation, learning how foods like pomegranates, walnuts, and berries can help your body create Urolithin A to clean out old mitochondria and build new, powerful ones. Each one of these insights is a stepping stone to a more vibrant, energetic you. I'm curious which of these ideas resonated with you the most. Perhaps it was the simplicity of our foundational shield, or maybe the muscle-building power of the strength sustainer, or even our ultimate game changer about cellular renewal. Which one are you thinking of trying first? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in the comments below. If you found this journey through these health discoveries valuable, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps others find our community. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more powerful strategies tailored for our fantastic community. Until next time, stay healthy, stay curious, and keep thriving.